Today's the day, guys. Shout out to Timber Vans. Got some sweet high quality chairs, some L-track, and these seat lockers. Gonna explain a little bit about what these do and why we need them and why you need them. Stay tuned. Let me go into detail a little bit. This is a proprietary piece of equipment right here. These seat lockers. I think they do work with other seats, but we wanted to make sure they worked perfectly with the seats that we have, so we went ahead and got the Timber Van seats. As you can see, the Timber Van seats are probably the best quality seats you're gonna get for a van. There's multiple things that these things do. Obviously, they're captain's chairs. They have your regular seat belt. They will fold back a little bit, not all the way down, which is completely fine. And then they actually have the car seat little hooks in there for car seats. We have two younger kids. We got a 5-year-old, 3-year-old. So we're gonna need that. And that's one of the reasons why we chose these seats. I'll get a little bit more detailed on these seats, but as you can see, the bottom two rails that the seats actually sit on, they're gonna connect to these seat lockers, which these seat lockers will connect to this L-track. Now we wanna be able to move our chairs at the flip of a switch, right? We wanna get out, we wanna have some more room. That's what these seat lockers do. You can actually pull this back, it unlatches the seat from the L-track, and you can maneuver the chair around however you want. For those of you who are asking, we have the Sprinter van. It's a 2015. It is a long and tall, so diesel engine. We bought this one in the Houston area, completely built out. And like I said, I'll do a little bit more of a van tour. But here's a little sneak peek. Got it pretty built out, but there is some things that we're gonna add today. All right, guys, here's the van. Like I said, this is a 2015 Sprinter van. Has some miles on it, not too many though. We bought it completely built out like this. There's some things that we're gonna obviously add and whatnot, but the previous owner did a really good job. The only thing that we were missing was the child seats. So that's why we kind of teamed up with Timber Vans. We're gonna go ahead and put one seat right here, one seat right here. And the reason we went with them is because they have the seat lockers, which we'll show you guys in just a little bit, but it's gonna look super nice. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start connecting these lockers to the bottom of the feet of the seat. Keep in mind, when you get the seat from Timber Vans, these legs are adjustable, so you don't have to be perfect. So we're gonna put the lockers on here, and then we're gonna go ahead, get it fit right, mark our spots, and start drilling. All right, got the lockers on, leaving them a little loose before we set it in the L-track, again, just to make sure all the measurements are correct. Gonna do this for the first chair, then we're gonna do it for the second. Got the lockers, both chairs. Looking good so far. Let's pray everything goes pretty smooth. All right, we decided to take everything out of the van, line it up here, make sure everything was good. These are still loose. Not sure our thoughts on that, but we're gonna essentially take it from here to here, mark our lines, unclick the seats, and start drilling. All right, we laid the chairs down. L-track's not mounted yet, but we're trying to get some measurements from underneath the van. As you can see, the chairs are pretty slim. I think they're about 18 to 19 inches wide, depending on if you have the armrest down or not. But we have a lot of room in here. Trying to figure out exactly where we want to place them.
Measure the spacing, 4 inches. Oh, dude, I need to tape it to my... Anybody got some tape? All right, so to get everything lined up, make sure we're not hitting frame rails and we're not gonna have any other issues underneath. Pre-drill one tiny hole, pick one that you can see, pre-drill it, and then I'm kind of just seeing where it lands, seeing if I actually see it or if it's in a frame rail. And if it's in a frame rail, we're scooting it up. But essentially then now I'm just measuring every 4 inches up that line, 12 inches over to the next rail every 4 inches. You can spot check yourself with your pre-drill. But that's how you know you're not getting into your frame rails before you go doing your big holes.
All right, so we got a piece of flat bar.
Yep. What is that, 2-inch by 1/8? Pre-drilled 8. We're gonna make flat bar washers.
Flat bar washers.
Yeah. And we already know when I got under there, on one side of the rail I can be free willy with these because I have a lot of room, but on one rail I've only got like this much room, maybe an inch to play with, so I got to cut them like this, and then this side will eat up all the way to the other frame rail.
Okay. We're gonna put that over underneath there. We got these long bolts, and I'll leave these in the description because they weren't easy to find. And then we got a bunch of washers, some lock nuts. Went ahead and drilled our holes, set some of our screws in here just to make sure. All right, we got the first chair in, looking pretty good. We're gonna go ahead and drill down the back parts of the L track, get this one locked in. It's only taken us a couple hours to do this. All right, here's the underside of the van for anybody wondering. So we made these custom little plates right here, which are just used as big washers. We have some smaller washers. I think these are 4 inches long, 5/16 on this one, 3/8 on this one. And you can see we went all the way down. Luckily we didn't pierce anything we didn't need to pierce, but I think this is gonna be good. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments. But I think we're good. L track is mounted. We put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bolts in this bad boy. It's not going anywhere. I showed you the bottom of it. We're gonna go ahead and do a video of getting the chairs in there. So, all right, got the first one in, completely locked in. I'm gonna get a video of me utilizing the lockers themselves and putting this second chair in. Stay tuned for that.
Yep.
All right, cool. One thing I did want to kind of point out, the lockers do have a little wheel on each side, so it makes it super easy to kind of roll around. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this over here. And then all you got to do is kind of line it up. So we had a specific thought process in terms of where we wanted to put it on the actual L track itself, so we had enough space between each chair. So I'm putting mine kind of further on the front of the L track itself, so we can kind of see that. I think the hardest part is going to be actually just lining it up with the L track itself, but I think the wheels genuinely just help with that. So we're locked in. Now you're good, you're snug. Now if you want to come over here real quick, Parker, and show right here what these lockers look like. So these lockers will actually be moved forward, and that's going to lock this into place. And then whenever you want to take it off, go ahead and unlock it. Thank you and have a great day. I got 2 giant men sitting in these seats. Are they comfortable? Yeah.
Ready for a road trip.
Ready for a road trip. I think they tilt back a little bit. After the fasten seatbelt sign turns off, we'll be able to lean those back.
I'm already leaned back, I don't care.
All right. Thank you, Timber Vans.
Yeah.
Okay, been a few days since we've got these bad boys in here. As you can see, this is a full-size car seat. Fits perfectly, no issues, super sturdy. So I'm gonna kind of give you a breakdown and show you how easy it is to get these things out. So these lockers, I think they got to break in a little bit, but I'll tell you, they're not going to be easy to just rip apart, right? And they made that obviously on purpose. So there's a little lever right here, a little latch. So I'm going to pull that forward just a little bit and then just pop that out, and then it'll go back even further. Just pop that out right there. Same with this one. Got that. Out. Take these out. Boom. Move them however you want. And then locked back in. like I said previously, like earlier in the video, the hardest part for me is going to be able to align these perfectly. But as you can see, goes right back on, and we're back in it. Okay, so here's a little bit more of a detailed look at them. Here's that lever that pops in. You hold this, it will pop backwards. Same with this one, same with the back. So I'm just gonna give you a detailed walk around of what it looks like on the inside. Super simple. Thanks again, Timber Vans. If you want some of these, I would definitely go to their website. I'm going to put the link in the description. You can also message us on Fitzer Adventures Instagram. Leave some questions in the comments. I'll answer those to the best of my ability. We used them all weekend this weekend. They were phenomenal. Kids loved them. As you can see, they're already a little dirty, but they're pretty good. Not gonna lie. A game changer for us moving forward on the van life situation.